Welcome again to the Bitcoin and Micro Futures Trading Channel. I'm Digital Micro, and this is the Digital Micro Trading Journal for January 19th, Wednesday, 2022. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. This is all red for passive investors that are not in and out of the market. They're just taking it on the chin. And why? Because the Fed has charted a new path for monetary policy. Rates are going up, and the market does not like that. It's had the warning since the holidays, but people are getting ultra serious about it, and the big money is looking for the exit doors. So let's break it down. MES down 1.88 week to date. M2k 2000 down 305. Avalanche, which I am in long, hurting 8.8. Bitcoin, no help there, minus 3.56. So the takeaway here is day trading, scalping, mostly in cash, getting in, getting out, and ending with cash. That's a safe place. That's a good game plan for some people that have a trading system and know how to manage the risk and honor their stops. Because what's happened is the Fed no longer has your back after they printed so much money in the system and flooded it. Supply chains are broken, inflation is running amok, and they are going to raise rates. So let's figure out what the charts look like. So we have the MES S&P 500 micros. We want to look at the 24-hour big chart, because what we've got going on is the lower Bollinger Band ride. Tuesday, it hits, closes just above, and Wednesday Globex, Asia Globex traders take it all the way down to 45.35. Of course, they overdo it. As I record this in the Europe Globex, we're just above the lower Bollinger Band, which is sitting 45.67. And we've got some nice air from the three EMAs at 4,600. So I'm not playing the MES trade. I am doing the M2k Russell 2000 micros, but this is a good benchmark to look at if we're oversold. And as far as the relative strength, the RSI, we're at a 43. So that kind of does it. The other note I would just say is we're three 24-hour handles below the mid Bollinger Band. So there's no bullish action happening for bulls until we close above 4702. And everybody's a loser that's passively invested in the mutual funds and the S&P 500, because the average volume weighted average price as of the new year is 46.79. So once again, no real price discovery is going to be bullish until we get above those two levels, the anchored VWAP and the middle Bollinger. So let's go to the next chart, which is the Russell 2000. So this is the M2k Russell 2000, and this is what I've been exclusively trading since Globex on Sunday night for Monday Globex. And what I've been doing is scalping the long side exclusively from Tuesday and Wednesday Globex. And it's not been easy, because this red bar you can see, just like the MES Micro, we have had a lower Bollinger Band ride, and this is a 3-bar ride. So this is from Friday, where Friday hits it, and then it takes a bounce and hits that 3 EMA. And then here we are after the holiday on Tuesday, straight sink down, and we close below the lowered Bollinger Band. And then we open again with the Asian Globex traders going way down here to 2,068. And as I record this on Wednesday Globex Europe session, we're still below. So I'm going to just blow this up here. You can see lower Bollinger Band 2101. I'm not doing full size or even quarter size. I'm really trying to keep it small. At times I've gone a third and half a position, but what I'm measuring in time duration is amount of time in cash, especially during the regular trading hours. And on Globex, I'm trying to not go any larger than a third of my position or a quarter. Sizing is critical when you've got el- excuse me, an elevated risk or high VIX going on in the market like we do now. A little goes a long way, especially with futures leverage. So just to recap, the M2K chart here, and again, this is a 24-hour chart. I want to reiterate, I don't trade off larger time frame charts, but what it does give you on the large time frame chart is perspective and scale, and it just shows you with this main FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, with the Federal Reserve Board chairman coming out with rate hikes. People have been on the wrong side. The paradigm has shifted, and the bull of 2021 is a distant memory because we're under a new kind of framework, and the market's trying to adjust for it. However, it doesn't mean it can't get temporarily oversold, which it looks to me like it has. I don't know that it's got a lot of legs to go to a middle Bollinger Band, which is all the way up here at 2202. I'm certainly not going to try to make a trade at that. As I said, small time frame. I'm going to go for smaller targets. And right now, 2101 would be the nearest target on the upside for me. And that again is just talking about a lower Bollinger Band hit sometime in the RTH. So there you have it. Let's go on to Bitcoin chart. Okay, Bitcoin 24-hour chart. I'm actually fairly bullish on this still because although we are down for the year from the anchored VWAP, and take a look at this level here, it's in combination with the December 4th crash candle anchored VWAP. So this level's around 46, 485, which means basically everybody that's bought Bitcoin in 2022 so far is underwater on the average volume weighted average price. So here we are at, as I record, 41, 485. And the reason I'm a little bit more constructive is it just is a healthier looking chart than the S&P 500 equity index or the Russell 2000 index, the small cap. And what I'm looking at here is this low that was set in for 2022 on the 10th, and you can see here this low came in just below 40,000. And what I'm looking at is this RSI level right here. I'm not sure this is a cup and handle, and it's not like these patterns are end all be all trade signals, but my point is that the RSI divergence is this is a higher relative strength reading than the low. And even though we're here on Wednesday, the 19th, Europe Globex, I just don't, again, see this downside price action as bad as what we're looking in the stock indexes. So, what would it take for me to get really bullish on altcoins or more Bitcoin to buy? Because as I posted in an earlier video prior, one thing I did, thankfully, was cut crypto allocation in half. And that, for me, has just made me so much more tranquil and peaceful about writing out anything because I'm only looking at a 22% allocation. So I feel that we will be in a better place later. I can't tell you when, but the mid Bollinger Band is pointing down. So bulls would have to start feeling good only, and this is the big key, only if a candle can close above 43.5. If we're above 43.5, then yeah, I look like we're going to take, I would perceive that we've got a possibility of getting back to the January 1st anchored volume weighted average price. But until that time, yeah, this is correlating with we're down for the year, just all risk assets right now. So it's risk off. People are adjusting, but this just doesn't look as bad to me. And we'll see if this cup and handle plays out. Again, as far as Bitcoin goes, that's the granddaddy, and no altcoins. I'm currently in Avalanche, full disclosure, and that's gone down twice as hard in the last 4 days as Bitcoins. Again, you saw that in the benchmark. Thanks for watching. Please, if this helped and you'd like to see more videos like this, especially on the charts and the benchmarks, please subscribe, hit the like. Aloha and take care.